This lesson is an introduction to the Pythagorean Theorem. The assignment associated with this one is 911. So the Pythagorean Theorem is used to help find missing sides of right triangles. First thing we need to do is label what is a leg and what is a hypotenuse. So this is a leg and this is a leg. They are the two edges that form a 90-degree angle. This one across from the 90-degree angle is the hypotenuse. This is sort of like an arrow that points to the hypotenuse, if you want to think of it like that. There are three letters that we use for the Pythagorean theorem. They're A, B, and C. One leg is A, the other is B. The hypotenuse is always C. These two are interchangeable. Like this could be B and this one could be A, but the hypotenuse is always C. What the Pythagorean theorem says is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. This has to do with area of squares that come off of the edges of the legs, adding to the area that comes off of the edge of the hypotenuse. If you have questions about that, come see me and I can explain that to you. But just to keep it basic for purpose of the video, we'll just say that a squared plus b squared equals c squared is the Pythagorean theorem. So in this example, we need to find c. Remember, c is the hypotenuse. So we know that a is 7, b is 23, and c is what we're looking for. We also have to find p and a. P is perimeter, a is area. I always start with a blank version of the Pythagorean theorem and fill in what we know. A is 7 and B is 23. We need to know what C is. So 7 squared plus 23 squared equals C squared. Now what we need to do is solve for C. So we're going to go 7 squared, which is 49, plus 23 squared is 529, equals C squared. Then we're going to add 49 and 529 to get 578. And to get C by itself, we're going to square root both sides. So we get about 24.04 is our C value. So C, the hypotenuse, is 24.04. On the picture, it would go right here. Now, P is perimeter. To find perimeter, you add the outside. So we would do 7 plus 23 plus 24.04. So P is 54.04. And then last we need to find A, which is area. Area is base times height, divided by 2 for a triangle. With triangles in the Pythagorean theorem, you can think of it as leg times leg divided by 2. So for us, that's 7 times 23 divided by 2. Which is 80.5. The next one, we know that B is 9, C is 13, and we need to find A, one of the legs. So we set it up the same. a squared plus b squared equals c squared. This time we don't know a. We do know b. And we also know c. So we have a squared plus 81 equals 169. We're going to subtract 81 from both sides. Chunga chunga. A squared is 88. And then we need to square root 88 to get a by itself. So a is 9.38. Perimeter, again, is all the outside numbers added up. 13 plus 9 plus 9.38. So our perimeter is 31.38. And last is area. Base times height divided by 2. Or leg times leg divided by 2. So 9 times 9.38 divided by 2.